Okay, I believe I had my mic muted. This should be better. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Jen. Thanks for coming in. Let me know if the volume and everything is okay. Trying to take a sip of water here and fix the slight growl in my throat. It'll probably go away in a minute. So yeah, we're going to be attempting a very Billy challenge today. I have a few ideas for how to do this. Nothing really concrete though. So there's going to be a lot of experimentation. So I'm just going to fire up a custom run here. Let's do Pilgrim settings. This is all fine. I want everything to be really easy, and I don't want to be surprised by, here, let's just turn food poisoning off, sprains off. I don't want anything to save the game when I'm not prepared for it. Dysentery, sure. We'll just make everything really easy. This is not supposed to be challenging in the typical sense. And then, so I want to change any of the rest of this. I think all of this is probably fine. Did I turn fatigue down? Yeah. Alright, as long as sprains are off and I turned the fatigue down, that's going to be good enough. So let's go ahead and go with this. We're going to spawn into Timberwolf because I want to set some stuff up before we leave. And let's just turn all these feats on. They might help a little bit, I guess. Yeah, Jen, you're one of like 3 people who I know got that weird bug where you spawn into... They're right next to Ash Canyon. Do I want to go grab anything from Ash Canyon? Nah, it's okay. We'll stay here. I'm gonna grab a bunch of wood. Probably just leave it at Mountaineers in case we need to cook a bunch of food. So let's go up to the hut. I'm gonna kill a couple of rabbits and get their hides curing, and then we'll go summit while we're waiting for that. I want the rabbit hides because they're quick to cure, and I want to test a glitch to see if it's still active, where you can get hides to occupy spaces that you normally can't place things. I guess we can use the... Yeah, we'll just do everything as fast as possible. I'll use the pastime to regain stamina. And I think on non-loper settings, I think you can get a hacksaw as early as this crate here. So I'll check this crate. Probably find one at the hut, and if not there, we'll probably find one at the summit. I think there's always one at the summit. Hey, Murph. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give you the rough idea. I'm gonna attempt to use hides, and I got a couple ideas for how to get them up there. But I don't really know what I'm doing. So, and it might require some tricks that I'm not sure are gonna work. We don't really need mushrooms. Okay, let's go down here. Start packing. Well, if I succeed, I imagine I'll make a short video showing the outline of it. This is just kind of to show the process. This is really an experimental stream because it's not hard at all. It's just
Probably useful.
hopefully an interesting experiment that people might want to come along for the ride for. I'm trying to think, what do I get in these containers? I think it's all different on non-looper settings. Yeah, this is all different. Well, we're not going to run out of food. That's for sure. Oh, there's multiple containers here.
I think I can use this.
We'll just take everything. We'll leave a bunch of this over at the hut. Yeah, Jen, I agree. I tend to like the larger bases a bit more. I do really like Mountaineers, though. It's the quickest way to get there, isn't it? Can't you go, like, up this slope? And then you end up right on the overlook. I mean, I guess we could check the fishing hut on the way in. Nah, let's just take the quickest route. And of course, obviously, everything I'm going to do today, this would be a lot quicker with mods, which I did think about. But if you have mods, then you can do all sorts of other stuff too. So I really want to see if it's going to be possible just with completely vanilla setup. Okay, I guess, actually, are there rabbits right here? There should be, because I already scared them off. Isn't this the... It should be right in here, somewhere. Alright, well let's grab some stones and head over to the other rabbit spawn point. Should be some stones along the lake here. I guess since we're so close to the fishing hut now, I'll check it.
I think I can use this.
I don't think we're going to need wires today. Is rabbits back yet? I would like to get, I don't know, I guess 2 hides is enough. I'd prefer to get 4. If at all possible. Okay, we don't need sticks and stuff. We got so much fuel already. I don't think I want to carry that lantern. Here, I'll show you something I found while I was doing... Wow, there's another hacksaw. Let me see if I can pull this off. You got to get up here, and then how do you get onto the workbench? Go around the corner, maybe? Yeah, and then from up here... You can, let's just light this. If you're standing up high, then you can place the lantern on the door here, and then close it and it stays there. You have a nice little hanging lamp in the hut. Alright, matches, sure. Let's drop all my excess fuel. Oh my goodness, I have so much food already. 4 things of antiseptic. Alright, let's drop this stuff. I'll store the sticks in here.
I'll take it.
Let's just leave all our food here. Okay, and I'll carry those. Well, yeah, I'll carry a few of these. Maybe we'll carry like some ketchup chips or something too. We're not going to need much because we're going to get more at the summit. Currently, it's a good time to just go ahead and travel. Alright, I gotta go get those rabbits first. Let's go do that. Yeah, there will be some hides at the summit, and I'm going to use those to do some experiments, but I'm also going to need some that are uncured, because you need them for the glitch. As they converge, we should have a really high chance to hit one. I forgot I left the lantern on in here. I was like, what is that weird glow coming from the house? Alright, let's turn that off. Oh, we got plenty of fuel in this. And let's see, can I... Yeah, I can just place it. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest the hide off of one of these. Just leave all that there. I want these to be a little bit apart. They're going to be 40 minutes apart in their curing at least. I might pass a little bit more time just to... In fact, let's just sleep for an hour, and then we'll drop this to cure. We can leave these rabbits out here. I really want more than 2. I want to have more opportunities to test in case I mess it up. See if these guys are back yet. There's always rabbits here, right? Like... I don't understand what's going on. Did I chase them over the hill and they got killed by wolves, or... Those are still my footprints, I think. Yeah, they're always right in this little area. Those are my footprints. Guess I can grab this and take the meat and the hide. The meat is completely overkill. There's so much food back at base. Okay, well that's another hide. me investigate this. So this is 5 days. That's 3 days. Okay. Okay, it's day 1. So, rabbit, we have, evening dusk of day 4, right? Yeah, because day 2 it'll be 1 day. Yeah, okay. And then deer, evening day 6. That's when those will finish. I need to know that. It should say dusk. Okay, grab another soda or 2 for the road, and let's head up to the summit. Oh, right. Any other heavy gear? I got all these flares, okay. Let's just open this up and put all the junk in here. So we don't need most of these flares. Oh, I guess I can use the energy drinks to climb. That's a good idea. Okay, we don't need any of this antiseptic. Don't need antibiotics. Keep these hacksaws around. The lantern fuel away. So let's take one of those. Well, we're gonna find more on the way. That's fine. Sewing kits. Put the tablets away. I'm gonna leave the meat here. We'll do some repairs at the summit if we feel like it. We're gonna have a lot of time to kill. Okay, so the summit, we're gonna get the hides that are up there and the weapons. There's probably gonna be a rifle. Probably a flare gun. Now, how do I want to get there? I'm trying to think of what the easiest way in the fog is. I guess we'll just kind of take the typical way up past Three-Way Cave. My bedroll. Hello, bear. I'll be back for you. I can see better. Okay, I think I'm slightly lost. Oh, that's the other thing. I need to get, I need to pick up 50 stones. So I gotta remember to pick up every stone I see. The rock cache is one of the things that I'm considering using to try to get onto the roof, which is not really necessary, but it's, just something I want to experiment with. Or I should say it may not be necessary. I've got like 3 or 4 different methods that I'm considering. I guess what I can do is I can just grab a couple of hides on the road here, and then I just don't drop them to cure until I get back. I can do this and maybe grab a couple of rabbit hides. Way over. Gonna be more opportunities for rabbits. Hey, Kirk Steven, thanks for stopping by. For those of you who don't know, Kirk Steven is another Long Dark content creator with a bunch of interesting, I think it's more like narrative focused playthroughs, right? I did watch some of your stuff, but to be honest, it's been a few months since I've had the time.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Is any better than mine? Nah. I mean, I guess we'll grab this other stuff. I'm trying to think if I want to... I guess I'll sleep in here for a little bit. We don't really need to, but it might be easier to just take the climbs rather than really worrying about the most optimal route up. Why can't I sleep in here? There we go. It might actually get too cold. Let's go for 3 hours. So yeah, I'm doing a very, very silly challenge here. Is it just Kirk? Can I call you that? Or, do you have a preference? Let's see. I need to get... Might as well sleep as much as possible in here, and then we'll warm up in the secluded shelf cave, I think. If we need to. I think I can probably get 2 more hours, and then we'll probably start getting cold. Yeah, John, I do plan to do more Purist Adarnagoa. It's just a question of when. I haven't had much time for streaming lately, and I decided that I wanted to try something a little more relaxed today, and I had this kind of off-the-wall challenge that I've been thinking about for a while. I don't know if I would call it a challenge. Experiment? I don't know. It takes so long to get anywhere. Like, even using all these tricks and everything. Wonder if you can shortcut this rope. I never use this rope because I take the goat route that I found over on the side there. But no, it doesn't even look like you can get up to that. Maybe you can... Nah. Doesn't look like you can walk up there either. So the most you can do is probably, So the height that you stand when you grab the rope determines where you start climbing from. So you can get a little bit of extra height by standing back here, but it's probably not enough to make a huge difference. Let me just make sure, yeah, I got my stamina back. Go ahead and go up. And then there's so much stuff at the summit, and the main things I want are the ammunition, the guns. Yeah, I don't think I even need to go to the deer clearing cave. Let's just go straight to the summit. Or, yeah, there's these containers here. Does anybody know what's in these containers on non-loper settings? Trying to think if there's anything useful in there. How much carry weight do I have? Oh, I can carry a lot. We're going to be so overloaded coming down, but I might as well just go ahead and stock up, because this is the only time we're going to be here. See what kind of goodies are available.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, some more pelts. Okay, so I can test, well, just the one pelt and then a ton of cured leather. So that'll help me do a little bit of testing early. Well, I'll take everything. We'll organize later. I've never tried this before, but I'm wondering if you can... Yeah, it doesn't look like you can get up onto that log from here. Obviously, I'll be able to do it from above, but I was wondering if you could walk up that way. Go around this way. Okay, and we got this container.
This'll come in handy.
Oh my goodness, so much clothing.
I'm not sure I can get...
Okay, so we'll go straight up here. Take the shortcut. If you don't know this one, this shortcut takes you up to the climb to secluded shelf, straight from the deer clearing or from the rope climbs over there, without having to go up there and around. There is a little path that you can take about halfway up that does shorten it, but not as much as this. And if you know the trick with the sprain grace period, you can reliably do this without sprains. So the way that works is you come up to about here, and then you come across this way, and you have to run a little bit so you can clear this before you have a chance to get a sprain. Then you have a flat spot here where you can stand. And then similarly, you go over here, and you get a flat spot to stand here so you can't get a sprain.
Wait. I'm so cold.
You can't see it right now because I have the sprains turned off. And then from here you have to run. And you can just make this little flat spot here where you can stand without a sprain. So using that, you can reliably get up here. I use this route and the thing that I'm about to do up at the top here for my interloper spawn to summit video, where I just spawned down there and immediately went straight to the summit. Okay, I got my full stamina. Oh, too encumbered. Whoops. All right. Don't need the 28%. Let's drop. Actually, I might want those tools. How much over am I? Just a little bit. Oh, right, all that clothing. Let's go ahead and figure this out. So actually, these are the warmest. I'm gonna wear these, and we'll ditch a bunch of this other stuff. Okay, and then wear the cargo pants on the outside, and another pair of cargo pants. Get rid of all these jeans; those are really heavy. Oh my goodness, so many jeans. We got this. We can wear that. I'm going to end up fixing some of this when we get to the top. Anyway, we cleared our risk. Let's go ahead and climb. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have a soda. And let's get fully rested in here before we head out. Okay, so now it's just climb to the summit, grab the gear we need, and then we'll head straight to Mountaineer's hut. So this is the second part of the shortcut that I used to summit without having to go inside any caves or anything. Because when you spawn for Interloper, you don't have a light source. So it'd be really hard to find your way through that cave. Unless it happened to be like noon, then you might be able to do it. This is also just shorter than going through the cave, because the cave puts you all the way over on the other side of the mountain, and then you have to walk back to the climb. And I don't want to do all that, so we're just going to go straight to the climb and then climb up. Now, I wouldn't normally do this right here, but I think... Can we get any higher here? Ah, probably doesn't matter. Because I have sprains turned off, I can afford to walk along this side a long time, but it looks like it doesn't really matter. You only gain a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm only like, I don't know, one climb pull up. Anyway, let's just pass a little bit of time. I ended up not using my energy drinks, because I just wanted to sleep, I guess. I don't know if we're going to even have a fire up here. I might. Wow, Jen, really? That's surprising. I don't know. I think I need to have like the main page for the stream open. I have my I guess studio stream dashboard thing open, and it doesn't seem to give me accurate information. The flask to put on display back home. Okay, now I don't know what's in the various containers on Stalker and below, so we'll just loot all of them. Assuming there's a hacksaw up here. If there's no hacksaw, then we'll have to be judicious. Or no, I brought the stuff I needed in case I needed to repair my hacksaw, that's right. No, we don't need that. Oh, I don't know. Usually if I can't find the hacksaw anywhere else, it's hidden behind that container there, but...
I think I can use this.
Oh, there it is. Okay, let's just start down here.
I could use this.
Oh my goodness, so much stuff.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Hey, Black Tux Widow. Welcome in.
I'll take it.
Well, we're not going to run out of coffee. Okay, so... I didn't get any hides, did I? Maybe they're in a different container. I'm mainly here... Well, I got the rifle. I need that to kill some bears. Looks like we got the crampon spawn at the summit, so I don't think we're going to have a...
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot this container has hacksaws in it too. There's the pelts and everything. Okay. Alright, so I need to actually drop stuff so I can move. I've found 16 cured leather. So if we go to clothing, we can drop every leather item that I'm not wearing because we're never going to need it. Don't need to scrap these. Do I have any other heavy clothing on me? Not particularly heavy.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Let's drop that. We already have some at home. Drop all these. 5 cured rabbit pelts. Can actually craft some animal clothing. We're not going to need this many of these. I'll keep like 2. Let's drop the bad quality hacksaws for now. Drop the 2 worst hatchets. I guess I'll take a hammer and a couple of knives with me. Definitely want the rifle. We can repair that while we're here. And then I think I'll just take all this food back to base. Food and cloth. Okay. So that's... Did I get this one? No. Okay, so let's get this. Yep, Jen, you called it. Sorry about the chat delay.
Come in handy.
And now we get the really good clothing. Okay, so let's get organized here. Ooh, nice. They're at 84%. Never gonna have to worry about warmth again after this little jaunt. I think the fishermen's are better. Yeah. And then let's see. These are pretty heavy. That gives me 1 cloth. Yeah, we'll drop that. That also gives me 1 cloth. Okay, so we'll get rid of all these. I don't want to harvest those. We should have some climbing socks now. Yep. Wear those. I think I'm going to keep all these other socks for harvesting. At least the sports socks. We have insulated boots. Very nice. Drop that. Gloves. These are the best we have right now, I think. We don't need that leather. An aviator cap. Okay, and I can harvest those for cloth. Okay, I think we're good. That's everything there. It's still so heavy. I have to do some more organization in a minute.
Looks like this has been here a while.
I might actually have to leave a bunch of sodas here. Now that I think about it, they're the
Hope
least
nobody needs
efficient
this anymore.
of the food sources. Oh my goodness, so much stuff. I literally can't move. Alright, I kind of want the lanterns. We can decorate the base after we repair it. We can just have lanterns all around the outside.
I'm gonna have to
probably
leave some of this gear behind.
Probably harvest some of them. They all have 0.83 in them, or are they all different? Okay, so we don't need these. Oh, some of them have a lot more than others. Okay. Only need 1 knife, if that. Let's see, hammer. Do I need the hammer for anything? I think we leave the hammer. Alright, I'm just gonna start tearing these up so I get the lantern fuel. I probably want to save like 5 of them. But I don't need more than that. I think I have 1 back there too, and it's really just a complete cosmetic thing, so. 56. That's a lot. Let's drop that. Okay, time to go through and see what's missing here. I have combat pants now. And snow pants. Alright, let's wear combat pants on the inside and snow pants on the outside. Actually, how much do these weigh? 1 kilogram versus 0.75? Yeah, let's wear that. And drop these heavy cargo pants. Don't need more than 1 pair of combat pants. Wow, I didn't find any underwear. Oh, I think it's going to be in another, yet another container, because I haven't even looted everything yet. Yeah, we got 1, 2 there, and then another 2 there. This is complete overkill, obviously. I do not need all this stuff, but I'm going to loot it just because, you know, you don't do this every day. Oh my goodness, so much food. Okay, well, we don't need any water at all because we have 1 million sodas. So that's going to be the first thing.
Any further.
That's going to be the first thing to go. All the water is gone now. Let's drop a bunch of these summit sodas here at the summit. I can stay there for the next person. Okay, so we got a nice mix of orange, grape, and Let's see, what's the least efficient of these? Do we have any canned food? I thought we had a bunch of cans. I think I left them back at base, fortunately. I'm never going to use all these. Drop these airline foods too. Okay, clothing. I think I actually need to drop some of this leather as well. We're not going to need a fire here, so I'm just going to drop all the fuel. Got plenty of fuel back at base. Never going to need feathers. Don't think I need this many of these either. Definitely want this rifle. Oh, do I have any ammunition for that? Yes. Okay, that's good. We gotta remember to clean this gun too, so it doesn't misfire. Okay, for these last two, I'm just gonna leave everything in the container, and then we can look through it if we need it. Okay, so we don't need any of that unless the toques are in better condition. No, they're not. I don't really care about the balaclava either. Oh, we'll take the long johns. Okay, and then in here we've got, take all the accelerant. I already have more matches than I need. Speaking of, let's just drop one of the fire strikers here. We don't need more than one. I'm going to be trying to kill as much time as possible, so we don't need the energy drinks either. Keep one. I'll keep one stim. I don't need 15 bandages. We're not even going to get attacked by anything. And keep those to scrap into cloth. And how do these do? 20 minutes for a cloth? Yeah, I guess I'll keep those. Might actually harvest those right now. Okay, we're getting there. I want the hatchet. The hacksaw is kind of optional, actually. We're going to have enough metal just from harvesting one set of tools. Actually, I got a bunch from harvesting these lanterns, so I don't need the tools at all now. Let's drop like half of this. I might use a revolver if I find one. Okay, I think that's good enough. So what we're going to do now is... I think I might actually spend the night here. We can kill some of these sodas. And let's sit here and harvest cloth for a bit.
Feels like night is coming.
Alright, so now the next step is let's go down and kill some bears so we can get their hides curing and get all this stuff back to base. I need to continue picking up rocks. And then, once I've got everything curing, I need to make a brief jaunt into Pleasant Valley to grab something, and then we'll come back in. We should be ready to start attempts at that point. Hey Luigi, welcome in. Okay, so let me see if I still have light. Probably not, right? There's no way. Okay, so let's get some sleep. Do like 4 hours. And then I can also do clothing repairs before we go down. If I need to kill some more time in the morning. That might be enough light. Let's repair this. It seems to be working. Outside of the failure. At least we have the light. Okay, let's go here. Clothing, sort by condition. Okay, we need to repair these climbing socks. We're gonna be so warm after all this. It's probably kind of overkill, but I can't resist. We need to kill some time for the hides anyway. Oh, didn't I get a, I should have gotten an ear wrap, right? No ear wrap. Interesting. Okay. You know what I should do? That would actually help a lot. Because that's a heavy item. Now, we're not going to be carrying anything else around with us after this, so it's fine. Wow, an hour and a half to repair this. Okay. It's expensive when it fails.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Okay, let's drink some sodas. Do I have some more sodas on the ground here? Pick up some of these extra Summit sodas that I left. Oh, it doesn't want to give me any of them. Okay, let's go. Let's head down. I'll probably try to grab the bear as well. So while we're waiting for this fog to roll out, let's work on the rifle. You know, that wonderful sound. Only 3% per cleaning? Seriously? I'm gonna have to sit here and click this over and over again for a while. Probably take it to like 70 or 80%. That's good enough, I think, that it's not gonna cause me any problems. Okay, I'm eager to get down and get this project started. We spent all this time on setup. Now we have an extremely well-equipped character. We'll do one more after this and then we'll go. Perfect, we got a nice clear day.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Wait, really? I'm only 10 over. Alright, fine. What are we ditching? The knife? Yeah, I think so. The hatchet does everything the knife does. And I want all that fuel. We don't need a flare shell. We don't even have a flare gun. I think we give up on the revolver altogether. Okay, I think I can at least run. Yeah, okay. So this is enough to make it back to base. I'm not going to take that book. I will take that soda. I'm not going to take the chocolate bar. Okay, we'll drink that soda so we can run again. Alright, back to Mountaineer's hut. We go up here. Hey Mako, how's it going? So this is a just a custom like pilgrim run. So it's just I set everything basically as easy as I could because I didn't want to have to worry about the survival aspects. I just want to focus on the project, which is to repair the hole in the roof in the Mountaineer's hut. I've got maybe 3 or 4 different ideas for how to do that, and I need to do some experiments because I'm not sure exactly what's possible. There's a glitch that I heard about a while ago, and I'm not sure if it's been patched yet, that I want to test with hides. And then there's a few other ideas that we need to test. Didn't make it to the mute button in time for that coughing. Sorry about that. But yeah, this whole heavyweight thing, we're not going to do this anymore once we get back. In fact, there's no point in me going to check that bear, because I don't want to deal with it right now. Let's get back to base. And then I'll go hunt the bears. Oh, we're so slow. Come on. Just want to get there. This is why in my normal runs I basically never walk around with any amount over the weight limit. Because I just can't stand being even slightly slower. This is like a lot slower, so it's pretty painful. But we'll never have to think about food. Water is easy to get because we can just start a fire if we need it later. I didn't bring that many sodas back, so we actually might have to make water sooner rather than later. And I believe... Oh, we're actually on day 3 already. Okay, so it's day 4. Yeah, so we're going to have to stick around here at least until day 4 to test that rabbit pelt glitch out. So that should work out well. We can go get the bear hides and get them started curing. And then we can test the glitch, and then we'll make that trip into Pleasant Valley to grab something I need for one of the other ideas. We can also do a circuit around the lake and grab all these stones. I can't grab any stones right now because we're going to be overweight. Go! Why are we so slow? Oh, Mako, I didn't realize, I didn't realize that was you talking about that. I think we talked about that briefly on another platform, right? And I suggested the community hall or the Thompson's Crossing area. So I've done I've done almost no testing. I'll show you the extent of the testing I did in just a second here once I can run again. I just need to drop a few more items. Let's start a pile of stones. This can be our rock. Or let's do it somewhere where they can't clip into anything. Let's do it right here. It can be our rock cache location. Oh, and I need to drop that one deer hide that needs to cure. Let's put this here. I need to save room for all the other hides I'm going to cure. Let's see. Cure, deer hide, fresh deer hide. Okay, so this one is going to be ready. We'll call that... afternoon... Oh, the hunting lodge. That's cool, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be afternoon... Day 8, I think, because it's currently day 3. It takes 5 days, yeah, okay. Yeah, I hope you'll post some, at least some screenshots or something of that when you're done. That's sounds like a huge project. It'd be interesting to see what you come up with from that. All right, so let's test. So this is something that I haven't really played around with much. So you can kind of put this so that it's parallel to the roof if you hover over the wooden parts here. But of course you can't place this, as it wouldn't let you place it there. So that's one aspect of this. And then the other, we need to get lightweight again. Let me just put everything away in here. We're not playing long term, so I don't know. I hate to put food inside containers. It's just against my nature, as I know it's not safe there. Oh, that rifle. Yeah, well, we need that for right now. Okay, let's put this away. Put the tools and the hacksaw away for right now. Yeah, we can just use the hatchet. That's fine. Don't need any whetstones on me. The lamp fuel is for later. And drop a bunch of food. That'll help a lot. We're gonna have just a mess of food here. Okay, I'll keep the crackers. Let's just drop all this. Keep a couple of items on me. Okay, let's go take a look at this. So the so one idea is to use the glitch to put these up from the underside, but we have to test that glitch first, and of course I would want to do it with like a larger hide, like a bear or a moose hide, which is why we need to go hunting. In fact, I'm thinking once we have 5 bullets, so I might kill 5 bears with my rifle and get 3 in this region. So the other thing that I was testing, if you look here, you can almost get on the roof. So one idea would be I could even take those pre-cured hides, or I could take items like, let's see, what can be laid out largely like that? Clothing, bedrolls. There's a few items, right? So I could just stand up top and I could drop them to kind of cover the area. Let me just try this again. I'm pretty sure I've tried this a bunch and you can't quite make it. So I have a few ideas for how to do that. So that's what we're going into Pleasant Valley for, is to get some tools that'll help with that. And that's also what the rock cache is for. If I can build a rock cache up there, which I don't know if I can or not. So that's kind of the rough outline of the various things that we have to test. Okay, so I think right now our plan is let's go hunting. I want to make sure I have plenty of carry weight. So let's leave... just go ahead and eat this energy bar. I think that was actually one of my most weight-efficient items. We should probably drop some more stuff here. I have so many crackers. We'll just leave all that there. And I want my hatchet for harvesting. We don't need this tea and coffee. Let's leave that just over here, I guess. I gotta put this rifle away. The animation is messing me up every time. Okay, we're at 21. I can make a pile of cloth in case I ever want it later. Or actually, let's use this as our container for that. Leave that there. Okay, so materials. I'm not going to be doing any repairs on the road, so let's go ahead and put all of this stuff away. And then the things I can harvest into cloth later. Okay, am I currently wearing everything? Nope, there's that and that. Now I'm wearing everything. Okay. And I can cut my weight down even more by ditching some of my clothing, but I think we're fine. We have a lot of warmth, so... cans... so lightweight. Guess I'll put one away. I don't need a can opener because I have a hatchet. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Okay, so let's go get this bear first. And then we might have to wait for it to bleed out. Oh, the rabbits are back. I don't think I need any more test hides. I think I have enough. Does anyone know if the bear hide has a smaller footprint than the moose hide? Because I was actually thinking maybe I should get a moose. It's going to be a pain to kill, though. I mean, unless I get lucky on the first shot. I'm going to need more ammunition. I think the bear hide is probably large enough for my purposes, even if the moose hide is technically a little bit larger. Alright, well this is convenient. Now, unfortunately... Wait, it's Pilgrim, right? So the bear always runs. So he's not going to come kill me, is he? In fact, we have to stay hidden. Because he'll run off. Alright, I don't want this tree to be in the way because I don't want my bullet to hit it. I don't want any weird clipping going on. Alright, let's just go for a solid head to neck shot. Okay, I'll take it. Thought I was going to have to wait for him to bleed out. 45 minutes? That's fine. Yeah, I don't need anything else from this, so... Oh, is it a lot smaller? Hmm. Well, maybe while I'm in Pleasant Valley, we'll probably find more ammunition at the farmstead. And then maybe I'll try to take a moose out there. So let's go straight back. We'll get this curing. I think I'll have the bear hides available just by default, and then we'll see if we can get a moose hide going later on, but if not, then we'll have the backup of just using the bear hides. I do think if you were going to do this on a real run, you'd definitely want to repair the roof with a nice high-quality moose hide. I think it would look nicer, and it's just, it's very waterproof, so... Plus it has a nice color. Probably more closely match the wood on the inside. Alright, let's go with right here. Sorry, what did that say? 12 days, okay. Okay, it's curing. It's kind of sticking out a little bit, but that should be fine. And maybe I'll move it in a little bit. I don't want to accidentally pick it up later. Let's go with here. Oh, that's way too far. Okay, close enough. Now. It's day 3. So in 12 days it'll be day 15. Currently right at dusk. We have a bear hide that'll be ready at dusk on day 15. Okay. Oh, thanks, Mako. That's actually really good to know. Okay, so the moose can still charge and stomp you. If you shoot it. Oh, but it might run away, so it could go either way. That's interesting. Okay, well, all the moose locations tend to have nice high ground spots for you to stand during hunting. Also, I think doesn't the moose like stagger every time you shoot it with the rifle? So it's like much easier to kill than it is with the bow and arrow. Oh, speaking of, we can get a bow guaranteed in Pleasant Valley. So we can actually do some more hunting that way. I'll take these arrows. We should get at least 3 arrows and then more at the barn, I think. Okay, I want to go get that other bear tonight. So I think I'm gonna risk being a little overweight. We can always just sleep once we get up there. We're so warm that we can basically just sleep outside anytime we want, so let's go grab this other bear. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I missed that question from Julius. Yeah, this is a
Oh, it's getting dark out here.
custom
Look
build.
for shelter.
It's like Pilgrim base, but I also turned off a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's like super easy mode. I'm doing this because I don't want to have to think about any of the survival stuff. I'm doing this experiment where I go around and collect the stuff and see collect some stuff and see if it's possible to... Sorry, I have to think about what I'm doing here for a second. Possible to repair the roof in the Mountaineer's hut with a large hide. So the bear walks past here, so I'm on the correct level for the bear, right? I was trying to think if I had to go up another level for the bear, but I think I'm here right now. Yeah, just he, him. Oh, I accidentally scared it off. Looks like we have an Aurora. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't see where it went. It's probably going to be on its way back now. I don't want to get too close. Yeah, I think it's right up there now. Is that it? No, that's the tree and the rocks in the background. Alright, we might have to crouch walk up this hill to get it. I just don't want to scare it again. Where did you go? Are there even prints for it? Wonder if it ran off and despawned to convert to an Aurora bear. Okay, well I don't see it down there. I don't see any prints here, so I'm wondering if I was confused and it went over this way instead. Just get up to the high ground. There it is. Okay. Let's run down here, and then we'll crouch walk up here. I should be able to get a shot. Temperatures? It's -16. I have +10 because my clothing is +25 and +11 windproof. Is that what you're looking for? Yeah, I basically spawned directly into this map and went straight to the summit to get a ton of clothing so that I would just be able to move completely freely and do whatever I want. Oh, this is good. He's coming back, so I can potentially get a headshot. Oh, no, he's not. I don't have any stones because I dropped them all. He's going to convert. He's going to start running off scared soon. So I really want to take the shot before that happens. Okay, this is probably going to be my shot right here. Oh man, he detected me. Or that was the... I should have just taken the shot. I don't know why I waited so long on that. I mean, there is something to be said for making sure that I land the head or the neck shot, because a much higher chance to just drop him instantly. Oh, he took off. Oh, I think the Aurora is full effect now. Does anybody know, do Aurora bears attack you in Pilgrim? I think they still run. Why is he still running? Okay, I don't see him. Did he go back up the ice? No, he went over this way. I think. Okay. Is that him? No. I'm so confused right now. Oh, he was right there. Okay. Well, we're gonna chase him down the river. He'll be close to the hut if he dies. Know how long I'll stream. I don't really have a great idea. It might be several more hours, honestly. I could definitely see trying to finish this in this one stream today. But I don't know exactly how long it'll take. If I finish, I'll probably end the stream then if I haven't already stopped before then. I guess the closer we get to the hut, the better. Just let him continue to run over there. I'm not going to complain about this. I didn't even know you could go up that way. I thought you had to take that one cut off. Alright, I don't want to spook him again. So I gotta figure out which of these specks in the distance is him. Alright, thanks Maka. Have a good day. Oh, you have some work to do? Yeah. Guys, I'm so confused right now. Is he behind the hut? I feel like the Aurora gave him an increased detection range. Okay, I actually have a theory for what happened here. Because you see all the wolves, they ran off too. So it must have finally hit that point where the animals run off and get replaced by Aurora animals. These wolves can't respawn because I'm too close. So I think the bear ran off, despawned, and then he probably spawned way back up where he normally spawns as an Aurora bear. So I think, unfortunately, what I need to do here is just sleep. And we'll go get the bear in the morning.
Okay,
That's fine.
I'm tired.
These bears will be separated by a full day then. Now I gotta remember... Yeah, it's this one will be the first one done, and it'll be done tomorrow at around halfway through the day. Alright, let's just eat one of these airline meals. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make some water just because we'll need it later. Let's get our... I'd really like to have a pot, but we'll make do with our cans. Let's grab some of this cedar. And where did I drop that other fuel? Ah, who knows? Alright. Whatever it gives me is fine. We don't need the birch bark. Just make a bunch of this so we don't have to think about it for a while. Okay, get an hour of sleep, then we'll go grab the bear. Ooh, we're actually going to run out of time, I think. Well, let's go see if I can grab it quickly. Yeah, that's so close to being done. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is pick that one up. We'll rely on that one instead. And then I'll just put the other one back down when we get back. Okay, let's not carry all that water up here with us. Gotta be reasonable. $7 liters of water that we don't need to be carrying around. Let's, I guess we'll drink 1 liter. Okay. So the plan is, let's go try to get the bear again. Come back, drop the other rabbit hide. Test the other rabbit hide tonight. And we may not even need the other one. Well, I'm, for some reason, really bad at reading certain messages. Sorry, Julius. Longest run on Interloper. So, I recently hit over 100 days on my Interloper run that I'm currently doing, where I'm keeping a fire going forever in the Mystery Lake um, fishing hut near camp office. But I also had a no-goa run, which is no one gets out alive. It's the no regen custom mode. I have a run in that went just over 100 days before everything got wiped by the TFTFT update. The Tails expansion. All right, now I should have actually gone this way, I think, because the bear might not be at his cave. Oh, wait a minute. That's his cave right there, isn't it? All right, well, let's just go to his cave, and then we'll see if we can follow him from there. Okay, so his cave is right around here. It might be that. I don't see any prints or anything. I did not think that this was going to be the part that was going to take me a long time to do. Thought hunting the bears was going to be pretty easy. Okay, I'm starting to think this bear might not even be spawned in right now. Maybe something weird happened with the Aurora. I don't see any sign of him. So, we got the one hide curing. Okay, I think what I'll do is let's go back. Let's do the rabbit hide test and let's just go to Pleasant Valley. I don't have the patience to do this. We can go see if we can get more bear hides or a moose hide in Pleasant Valley. Plus I can make progress on my other projects. Grab as many stones as I can on the way back to the hut for the rock cache. Yeah, Kirk, I'm thinking because of the Aurora combined with the fact that we're not going through any transitions. Because usually... Wait, was there a blizzard? I'm trying to remember. There was that blizzard when I woke up. Yeah, there might be some weird combination of things that caused him not to spawn. Usually if you go through a load screen, it kind of forces the game to kind of reload the whole area and make sure that everything's spawned in properly. So... I'm thinking since he doesn't seem to be here, let's just go to Pleasant Valley. We'll go through several load screens, and when we come back, maybe everything will be reset back to normal. Yeah, Kirk, I have been to that cache. It's actually pretty useful for the summit trip, because it gives you a spot to sleep a little bit closer to the ascent. But yeah, I also had the opportunity. There's a few mines back up in there that I could have used for the load screen. There's the one to Blackrock. When I say mines, I mean caves. But there's the transition one that goes through the mountain, and then there's the one that takes you to Blackrock. So I could have used one of those for a load screen. It's just we need to make this trip to Pleasant Valley anyway, and I already have one bear hide curing, so I think I'm just gonna Oh, you said you missed that? No, I haven't been to the prepper cache on this run, or on this stream, this run. There we go. 28 plus the, I think I dropped 7 before, so we'll only need 15 more. Okay, how's this doing? 97%. Alright, let me get a couple hours of sleep. Okay, it's 99% cured. Let's keep an eye on it and see how long it takes for it to, in fact, I think what I'll do, let's just see how much time it has. Okay, so about 4 of those. So let's do 2. And then I'm going to drop this one here. Just in case I need another test. Okay, so this is the glitch that we need to test, and I guess I might as well test it up here. And now we wait. So the idea with this is it's still curing, and when it finishes curing, the game updates the position because it removes the object and replaces it with the cured version of the object. And so you can use it to essentially glitch the hides into odd locations. Oh yeah, that's true, Kirk. They do have cured hides in one of the prepper caches. I remember seeing Hadrian find that on one of his runs. And it's actually interesting because one of the hides, they have a deer hide in there that's on the wall, I think. Which is not someplace that you can ordinarily place it. So I suspect that they're actually going to add the ability to do some of this with the base revamp or whatever it is. Okay, how long do I have to wait for this? It's 5 minutes per hour. 5 minutes of real time per hour. It could easily take like 3 to 4 minutes. Did anybody keep track of when I started waiting for this to happen? It's my timer right now says 1 hour 43 minutes. So if it's not done by 1 hour 45, then I'm suspecting something went wrong here. But I know for a fact that this used to work because I've seen people do it. And you can use it to kind of hang hides over a doorway, hang them on the wall, put them up against stuff. It might have been fixed. It certainly doesn't seem to be doing anything. This is going to be a huge blow if this doesn't work, because then it means we're going to have to get on the roof. We won't have the option of placing them from underneath here. Wonder if it's like an illegal spot here. I'll give it another minute, and then we'll try something else. Well, yeah, I don't think that it would work with rabbit pelts. This is just a proof of concept. 'Cause I don't think you can use an existing rabbit pelt to place another one up against it. But the idea would be to eventually place the moose or the bear hide up here. This doesn't look like it's working though, so we got to figure out if this is a glitch or if it didn't work. If they fixed the glitch so that let me try someplace closer. There's a place where you can definitely place it. They might have fixed it. Let me just try this. So I'm going to right click so it should snap back into place. But it still hasn't cured yet. So maybe they changed it so that when you move it, it no longer gains curing progress. That's the only thing I can think of. I might have to ask around with some more experienced players who have done this in the past and see if anybody knows whether this has been patched. I mean, we should be able to establish beyond all doubt, right? Because we can just look at this one. If that one reaches, because it was at 97, so if it reaches 99 while I'm standing here holding this one, then that means that it's curing and this one isn't. Let's give it some more time. It's possible that I just didn't pass enough time and that we have to wait the full... I think I already waited almost a full 5 minutes, though. Mods? We're not gonna... We're not gonna use any stinking mods. Yeah, Kirk, well, that's kind of the original idea of the glitch, is that it would continue to gain curing process even while you were in the process of moving it. I believe you could even take things outside, right? So you could have it inside here, and you could go, like, hang it on a tree outside. And if you stood there and you waited for the timer to update, then it would just instantly swap it out with the cured item and place it wherever you were currently holding it. But yeah, if they fixed this glitch, then they probably fixed it so that when you're in the process of moving an item, it doesn't gain any curing progress. Which is why we're not getting any... Yeah, 99%. And that one's now 99% cured. So this definitely isn't working. It is interesting that it switched to cured right in front of my eyes there, but it definitely was at 99% before, and this one was at 97. So this one went a full 2% while I was holding that one. So this one definitely should have cured, unless it's like slower. I don't know, how much time do we want to invest in this? Let me just double check. Oh, right. That's at 97, that's at 99. Let's do... Let's do a third. Okay, so on the fourth one, it's done, and that's moved to 98%. I think it's fixed. So I think this will not work, and I have to get on the roof. We go to plan B. But let's just make absolutely certain. We're going to do it one more time. So I'm going to drop this other one. We're going to pass time for a fraction 3 times. Oh, I accidentally did it too much. All right, one more time. Sorry for the this is this is the price of experimentation on stream. Okay, close enough. All right, let's do very short time passes. Okay, that should be about to cure. Let's just do it right here. Now I'm going to give this... Let's give it like 3 to 4 minutes. And then I'm going to move on to something else. Because this should be like just about to cure. So if it doesn't happen... Oh, it did work. It worked. The glitch exists. Okay, so I must have done something wrong last time. Oh, but look at where it cured. It cured in such a weird spot. Hey, Slarty. Well, you showed up at just the right time that you get to see you get to see the craziness that we're engaged in here. Okay, so I'm really glad that I didn't give up immediately. Now the question is, will it cure on the roof? Where's this one? Yeah, let's just let's go back. Okay, so that's good. It has not been fixed, so we don't need to get on the roof. I'm still going to test the roof version of this too, but okay, so we don't need the other rabbit pelt. Let's just pass 1, 2, and 3. Okay, take this, and we're going to try to put it someplace up here. Let's go for this. See if I can get it sticking out a little bit. Just go for that right now. I can actually rotate it too. Okay. I wonder what happens if it cures. Oh, maybe it cured before when I didn't have it in a valid location. I wonder what happens then. Like if you're going to place it, we might have to test this too. If you have it in placement mode, but you don't have it hovering over a valid location, I could see that messing the whole process up. Okay, well, we know it works now. Or maybe this is too far out of range. No, I don't really buy that. Last time it seemed to take longer than I thought it would, so I'm going to give this a good amount of time. So clearly, okay, so I've got an idea for what I need to do. Instead of doing that pastime thing, which is imprecise, we need to harvest items or like do some sort of crafting. Something where we can precisely control the amount of time. Because this would actually be pretty straightforward if I could figure out exactly how much time it needs and then just pass time for like 20 minutes on crafting so that I don't have to stand here forever. But this seems to have failed, right? So it seems that it can reach a failure state where it just won't ever switch over. Let me just keep an eye on this for a second. Okay, so here's my current theory, and we can do some more tests to see if this is true. My theory is, if it's not, if you go to move it, right, and you're like looking at the air and there's no place for it to place it, at the moment that it switches over, then it reverts it to its original state. And it won't start curing again from that state until you put it back on the ground. So let's test that. First of all, I want to see if I do the 3 pastimes like this. Okay, and now I just watch it. How long does it take? It should take just a few seconds if I'm right about this. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. So I haven't gotten it to cure on the ceiling yet. So let's do the 3 pastimes. Let's just immediately put it in position and not move. And if this works, it should work within the next few seconds. Okay, so it looks like it's not working. We'll give it some time, but so my newest theory is that it has to also consider it to be in a legal position, which could have to do with the location, whether it can spawn in there, like whether there's space for the item to spawn in, or even how far away it is from me. It might be that it's considering this too far away from me that I would never be able to place something there anyway, right? Because if I had a real item that I was trying to place, it'll show you that red outline even if you put it really far away. Oh yeah, I actually really like this. So when you go to place an item normally, let me just see if I can explain this well. There's 2 failure states. There's the too far away failure state, which is what this is. Okay, scratch that. Okay, so the too far away isn't a thing. That was hilarious. Because I was like way over here. So it's not failing on the too far away. But the other failure state is just like this is not a legal position to put the object. Which happens when you're on the wall too. There must be something different about that position. Oh, I wonder if it's like campfires where you can you get like the option to place it as long as it's at a 90-degree angle or less, right? Like it's not vertical. So because I'm trying to place this on the underside, yeah, Kirk, you have the right idea. We need to do more tests. But it does seem to be the case that if I miss the opportunity, I can just try again. because it saves that like 13-second timer. So what I can do is, let's do the 3 pass times. And I can probably simplify that more at some point, but let's just try here. And then if it doesn't seem to work, I think this is not going to work. And I'll explain why in a second. Okay, so that seems to have failed. But if we just let it revert, and then we pick it up again, we can do another test somewhere else. So I want to test on this. I don't think this will work either because it's, well, it is a vertical surface, so it might work. I think it's the fact that I'm trying to put it on the underside of something that's causing it to fail. But it could also fail. Okay, so it's working on vertical. So my current theory is it works on any surface as long as you're placing it against the top part of the surface. So anything where the angle of the surface that you're placing it against. How do you phrase this? So basically, this would be okay. This wall here would be okay. This slope of the roof here would be okay. But as soon as you go under the roof... Aha! So, one thing we might be able to do...
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
What? It won't let me move this? It thinks I'm still holding this, or something. It won't let me right-click to move objects. Yeah, it thinks I'm still in that action, because it won't let me crouch either. I wonder if you can, like, reset that glitch somehow by, I guess I could... How do I... Does that work? How do I convince it? I don't want to save the game right now. Okay, well, we need to figure this out too, but I'm going to give it a second. Let's, okay, so let's test the outside. Actually, I have a couple of things I want to test first. So we're going to try moving this and see... Let's see, can I get up on this fence at all, maybe? Yeah, maybe right here. Okay, so there's a spot where we could theoretically just hold this, and then when it finally finishes curing, I mean, I have to stand here for too long, but we can wait for 10 days and then come back and try this. But I don't think... Yeah, I'd probably want to be more like up there. And somebody was saying that the moose hide is larger. Looks like it clips through the snow. So even with the larger moose hide. So this should work. But let's go see, is this rabbit pelt done yet? No. So let's try the same idea, but with this. And I'll just put it really far away. Put it right there. Okay, so it should only be, I don't know, maybe a minute. I guess I could have, this is assuming, of course, I should have done an intermediate test first. Because we don't even know if this is a valid place to play. Yeah, this is a waste of time. Let's go back to the save, and let's get something that we know is going to work, and let's try it just on the top of the roof in general first. Getting ahead of myself here. Okay, so we do the 3 pass times. Grab this. Go around here. And let's just... Oh, I need something that I can see. I might have taken too long. Let's try this again. I don't want to... Or no, I just moved it back. So if it hasn't finished curing, we should be able to do it again. Okay. There. Close enough. Okay, let's just try that. It's possible I wasn't fast enough. Hang on a second. Let's do it like this.
Setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
See if I can get out there quickly and just do it from right here. Okay, that should definitely be fast enough. But if this doesn't happen within about 15 seconds, then we're assuming that this whole roof area is illegal for some reason. Like, you just can't place items there. Alright, I'm going to do another test from a fresh start. I also want to just do random stuff like way up here and just see what happens. We got a lot of testing to do. I didn't expect this part to take so long, but at least we're learning a lot of stuff. And this is really cool because I've been meaning to do okay, so we're doing a fresh test here. I've been meaning to do some of this with my Frankie series. I want to hang some hides on the walls, and I think you can even create a little hide, little flap for the door, stuff like that. And I imagine a similar process works with guts, because that would swap out from a raw gut to a cured gut. Okay, so I want to test, since this doesn't seem to be working, I want to test the snow and the chimney. Actually, we need to test to see if it works outside at all, because I'm standing outside. I might need to be standing inside for it to work. That's something that we don't know the answer to.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay, so let's do the same thing, but I'll stand inside and try to place it outside. So confusing. Okay. Here's a thought. I'm wondering if perhaps the curing time only progresses. Is it really updating the location of the object? Okay, so here's how we test this, actually. Because we know it has like 13 seconds left to cure, or 17 seconds, or whatever. So we take this, we put it outside for like 30 seconds. But then we don't actually quit. We just move it inside and see. So like right now, maybe because it's outside, it's not curing. So it's not getting any progress at all. And then once I move it inside, it starts earning progress again. So if it cures after about 15 seconds after I move it inside, then I think that confirms this theory. that, like, the actual placement location that I have it right now is actually affecting its curing process. Okay, so I think that's long enough, so now we just do this. Let's put it over there where we know it'll kind of work. So the question is, in about 10 seconds, is this going to cure? Yes. Okay, so the problem then, part of the problem, is that that's not inside. Oh, this is great. I'm learning so much about how this works. Okay, so let's go back. I'm so glad I did this on stream. I didn't think this was going to necessarily be very interesting, but I feel like this is turning out well. Okay, so now I want to try like there. Basically, we need to see where the threshold is. Okay, so that does work. So unfortunately, it looks like my plan to have hides on my hut will never work because they're going to be outside. It's unfortunate. Did I already do this? I think I already tested this, right? After this succeeds, which I think it should, I want to test further up the roof from that spot that I just did a second ago. Yeah, it did work. Okay. So it's the position of the object. That's... Unless I'm missing something, I think that's pretty clear now. Let's try a little bit higher up than last time. So this really all comes down to where have they drawn the box, or what qualifies as indoors as opposed to outdoors. Because if they've drawn the box to include the roof area, at least as it slopes up, and I may be able to use several hides from multiple sides of this hole to kind of cover it from the inside like this, but it looks like that's not the case. Looks like this is already too high, so it's considered outdoors because it's a little bit higher. I think they just used a simple rectangular box. Okay, let's try this. So if this does not work, I'll do a retest of this from scratch just to make sure. Okay, I'm going to move it down a little bit. Still nothing. Man, my mind is just racing with possibilities now. So I'm thinking we're going to have to get onto the roof and actually drop an already cured, or just any hide up there to patch the hole in the roof. But we might be able to use this to close the, or, you know, not close, but patch the window. Okay, let's move down to here. This should cure, I think. I think we're far enough down that if this is just a rectangular shape, and the hide is currently earning curing process because it's now indoors. Might not be quite low enough. If it doesn't work here, it should work on the next one. Oh, hey Meg. Sorry, I didn't see you when you came in. Hopefully you're still around. Standing on the bed, yeah, I think it's hard to say what's going on at this point. It doesn't seem that the player position matters, just based on the last few tests I did. I know you probably typed that before then. Okay, let's try here. This, as far as I know, should definitely cure. I guess one reason... Have I gotten anything to cure on this wall before? The only reason it might not is if that whole wall is considered outside. Just because it doesn't mesh up correctly. Okay, so it did cure there. Alright, so basically... Yeah. Basically anything above that line right there is not going to cure. Which means that this whole window is outside. And things will never cure there. Alright, I'm glitched out of being able to move anything, so let's get back to a state where I can move stuff. Let me just see if this is going to work. It's pretty janky, but that might work. The problem is, we don't know that that's necessarily... I guess I could do... Let me use Mig's idea here, but with the workbench, so I'm a little closer and can see what I'm doing. It doesn't look like it's going to let me place it flat against anything. Yeah, it just doesn't really buy that this is an item that can be placed flat against that wall. Just wants it to be at some sort of weird angle. I guess depending on what's allowed, I could do something like that. This is not really the project, but this may be a way to use this. Can't really see what it's going to look like. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let me just see what this one looks like. Oh, the deer hide works pretty well. No, it kind of does a angled thing still. Kind of angles down. Could use it to make a nice little awning for the window, though. Just like that. Okay, now we do have one big... See, Kirk, it's most likely a trigger box inside the hut. Trigger to be inside. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that they just drew a, like, rectangular box that encompasses everything inside here up to that level, and it's just a straight rectangle. So if you could somehow climb up to that top area, you would actually be cold even though you're inside the hut, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know any way to get higher than... I think you can get... Actually, I think you can... Can't remember. OBS Studio reconnection successful. Did we have a, did we have an outage? Yeah, I'm looking at my page here and it looks like the stream is having trouble. Let me know how we're doing. If there's been any loss of content or anything. Hey, Ian. Good to hear. I'm glad that this has an audience.
It's getting dark out here.
Okay. You had a small gap. Small gap? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Okay, so here's the next thing I want to try. Let's put this here, like so. I believe, based on everything we know, this should work no problem. But I guess there's always, yeah, there's always unknown variables. And now what I want to know, it's weird, it's putting it at an angle. I thought it would put it flat against the wall. Now what I want to know is, oh man. I gotta figure out how to fix this glitch. Just break something down. Still can't move stuff. I can't crouch. I don't want to save the game by sleeping. Oh, a small gap in the stream, yeah. Thanks, Kirk. Yeah, I'm glad it's back to normal. I already forgot that, I can't even right-click to place my lantern. I would imagine going through a transition would fix this, but that would save the game. I've got a backup pelt. Okay, let me see. Can anybody think of any other tests that they want to do with this? Because what I might do is leave this here and see if I can save the game and fix this, Oh, that's going to be awful, though, if I can't figure out how to solve the glitch. Like, if it just stays glitched and I can't ever move anything again. I can't imagine that quitting and reloading wouldn't solve it, though. And we can't just live in fear forever. We gotta try something. I would imagine at the very least that picking this object back up. Let's see, can I try to move this? Not with the lantern lit. I can't even put my lantern away. It won't let me holster anything. That's one way to get rid of it. Okay. I think I'm gonna save the game. Because I've got another rabbit pelt that's, like 97% cured that I can do more testing on if I want to. And we have deer hides coming up. Bear hide is going to be a while. I mean, there has to be a way to solve this glitch, because I've seen people playing their games normally after placing objects like this. So I'm imagining, even if it's saving the game and then reloading from the main menu, that's what has to be done, then that's fine. I think that's the most likely thing to work. It does let me click on that to sleep. Yeah, yeah. I'm just worried that if I save the game and it still has that incomplete action stored, then now I don't even have a way to quit and reload to fix it. So it may be stuck that way permanently if I can't figure out how to unstick it. I imagine reloading the scene or reloading the save from the menu should fix it. I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here because I want to see if I can place other stuff that interacts with this. Let's get an hour of sleep. I just hate, because I put so much time into this save so far, getting all the hides cured and getting all my gear. Now it's still stuck. Alright, let's try reloading and see if that solves it. I feel like it has to, right? Like, yeah, okay. Okay, so we got our cured rabbit hide there. Now what I want to see is... No, it doesn't interact at all with that. Okay, so as I suspected, because that would be too powerful if you could like chain these things off to the side and... Now there's nothing special about this item that lets me like place it anywhere else, is there? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, time to do some thinking. So you know how flares... Really? This used to work. Now it's not working because that rabbit pelt is there, I guess. That's interesting. So flares transition from an object to a different type of object. So do torches, actually. I think torches transition when they transition to ruined. I'm more confident about flares. Let's test it with flares. The problem is... This is going to take forever. I guess I can pass time in segments. I don't want to save the game. I'm on a testing kick right now. Let's just pass a bunch of segments of time here. I guess I can hold this while I'm waiting. I don't want to save, which is why I'm doing this like this. If I pass a full hour, it'll save the game. So this is something that I could theoretically teleport even while it's outside. Okay, we gotta do this quickly because it's about to transition. You can hear the sound of it is so far away right now. I think we can teleport it up to the chimney. If it works the way I think it does. It's possible that it just uses the same object and rewrites certain properties of it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it works the same way. But with the hides, it's actually replacing it with a different item. Oh, you know what would get replaced because it's a completely different model is when you burn meat and make it inedible. The only thing is I don't know if it continues cooking while you have it in placement mode. It might not. I'm just trying to think of other ways to break moving items to illegal locations right now. Okay, let me restore this save. So I think it's time to travel. Based on what I've learned so far, I don't think we can cover this with hides. The only chance at it would be maybe if we could somehow place something so that it's technically down here. Like, I could probably make it stick part way up, but that's not going to do much. Because the center of what I place would have to be technically inside for it to transfer like that. So now, for the roof at least, we need to resort to plan B, which is getting onto the roof. And to do that, we need either rock caches or we need to go to Pleasant Valley and grab a frying pan. Now that I know that I don't think I'm going to bother with the moose hide now that I know I can't get it on the inside. If we can get up on top, we can drop like just any cured hides up there, and they should follow the contour, I think. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Are we ready to travel? Anything else we need to do? Let me see when this deer hide is supposed to be done. Notes. Here we go. Dusk of day 6. I don't think we're going to be in Pleasant Valley that long. Okay, let's do it. Ready to get on the road. Let me just make sure we're good on weight. Yeah, we should be fine. We got well fed now. I guess I'll take the rifle with me. We'll shoot anything we see. Any bear or moose. But I don't think I'm going to go out of my way. And I do want to experiment. Okay. We got a moose. I'm going to try to run away so that he doesn't run. I think we just try to take him out, yeah. I think I can just kill him with 4 bullets, right? There's a small chance he charges me. You know what? I'm going to glitch the heck out of this, I think. Yeah. This is just a test run, so I don't really care about cheating. Oh, cheat we are going to. Let's crouch. Nice and close. I don't remember. I think with moose, you actually have a higher chance with a neck shot of a critical hit. Of course, he turns to face the other way. Okay. Should have a pretty good shot. I'm going to go for the neck shot. As soon as he stops moving. Perfect. Turn the other way for a second. Okay. Now we're going to use this. This is the ultimate glitch. You don't drop him on the first 2 shots, just try again. Now, it's possible that he won't be here, but I'm pretty sure that the spawning rules should be just over this hill, right? If he's not here, then I pay the price for being so foolish. Then I'm pretty sure he's here. Yep. Alright, let's get him turned in a different direction. There we go. That's perfect. I was about to leave. 2 shots is fine. I'll take the 2 shots. So I think that was a case where he was going to charge me like I was warned by... was that Mako earlier who warned me about that? I think so. Alright, let's take this hide. Don't need anything else. We got plenty of food back at home. And we can now directly compare the size of these hides. So we'll most likely put this moose hide up on the roof if we manage to get up there. I only have 2 bullets for this rifle, but we'll probably find more in Pleasant Valley. I don't know if I really want to carry it all the way there. I guess I can always leave it behind. I might as well eat and drink before we go too. Okay, that is a bit bigger than the bear hide. Fairly significantly bigger, I'd say. Hard to tell exactly without them side by side, but I think it's bigger. Okay, so it is currently we'll call this late evening. Day 4, 10 days. We'll call this before midnight. Day, what did I say, 14, I think? Actually, before the bear is done. Okay, let's grab some food. And just eat these right off the floor. Maybe grab a soda. Okay, slight detour there, but now we're ready to leave. Okay, so I should probably grab a couple of rocks while we're there, just to make sure I have enough. I mean, I can always do a little circuit around the lake here. Maybe when we come back in, we'll follow the lake on the way in. We'll probably find some rocks there. I think I only need 15 more. And let's see, what else do I need? I don't think I need anything else except for the frying pan. Or whatever it's called. Cooking skillet. I think there's one guaranteed to be at the farmhouse. And there's usually one at Thompson's. I'd probably better go ahead and grab both if they're there, just in case. Just in case we need them. Then I could grab a bow, but that requires going way out of my way, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I've already killed all the animals I need to. Anything else is just a bonus. If I get the opportunity for another bear hide, I guess I'll take it. All the prepper cache? No, I think it's 3 out of 9 on all the difficulties, including all the custom modes. It's only the interloper mode that's slightly different. Yeah, well, I should find ammunition in some of these houses too, so. Hey, it's Fraka. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, you're at work. I understand. Hey, look here. A little cave here. Can I get in here? Oh my goodness. Secret area unlocked. What's up there? Wait, I can get there because that's open to the air. Are we going to be able to get back out of here? We might have to reload our save. This is so cool. Let's start a little fire back here. It should be 100% wind protected. Might not be able to get back out of here. Well, it seems fine. And this is an area you can reach normally. I don't think you can get all the way up there, but you can walk up to this at least. That's cool. I wonder... You know what? We're going to investigate now, because I'm right here. I don't think I can get... Did I just hear another moose? That must have been my imagination. I don't think there's even a moose spawn point here, is there? It must be the doe that I heard. Come on, you can make it. Get up there. Okay, now where is that opening? Not here, is it? No. I think it's right up there. Let's go over here. Okay, you know what? I don't want to lose all the progress I've made so far, so I'm just going to create a save here real quick. Just in case we need to quit out and reload. I wasn't really planning to investigate this random rock formation during this trip, but... That isn't it, is it? I don't think that's right. That looks like a trap. Okay, let's see if we can get over here. No, I fell down. Well, this is why we created that save. Guess we're staying here for the rest of our lives. Great wind-sheltered fire spot, though. No wind putting that fire out. Alright. Let me see if I can find a better spot to get across there. Okay, there we go. Now, is this the spot I already was? No, here we are. Okay, so we can look down into our little cave area here. So we can get up and we can set up here. Might even be able to use... I think this is a little high up to be able to use the Travois trick to kind of teleport up here. But you could set up some nice decorations. We might be forced to... Yeah, I can't make it back up, it doesn't look like. I'm forced to drop down. Oops, we got hurt. This is so cool back in here. Alright, let's continue. I think I may have my base there one day. I've actually been saving up spots like that with the idea of running some sort of event. I'll just go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek of my idea here, but not like a tournament or anything with prizes, but just like a fun sort of event for the Long Dark community, where everybody could pick like a weird off-the-wall base like that and just try to build it up and stock it with items, make it look nice, and then we could do a little showcase of all the bases. There's actually a lot of spots that are much more interesting than that cave. I don't really need another flask. Not going to be using this. Alright, let's head to Thompson's. We'll get the the skillet there. And I think I'll run across to the farmstead and grab the skillet there as well. As long as I'm making this trip, I might as well get two, just in case I need them. I don't think I'll need more than one. This is the sort of thing where using mods would make this a lot easier, because you could just spawn in the items, but we're committed now. Yeah, that one back there is actually really close to the Misty Falls cave, and it's actually not terrible as far as locations go, just because you're right there at the transition to Timberwolf. You kind of get a choice of which location. You know, you're able to reach multiple points of interest. Certainly not a great spot, but not terrible. I think the worst one that I found is there's a way to climb up above the Blackrock mine, which is already way off the path there, and then so you get way up above it, and you get this really nice view of a bunch of stuff from up there. But you're so far away from anything. I mean, it's already too rope climbs just to get down to the main area of that whole area, which is already one of the kind of off the wall, why would you even be there type areas. Okay, do I want to follow the road, or do I want to kite off to the right here? I'm trying to think of what the best way is to get to Thompson's from here. Looks like we're going to do some goating. Yeah, the road is bad because the road curves all the way around to the transition. I'm just realizing yeah, back when I made that save to make sure I didn't get trapped there, that was actually really important. Because if I had gotten trapped there, I was going all the way back to the Mountaineer's hut before I killed the moose. That would have been not good. Remember to save your progress, folks. I'm actually thinking I should take off some of my heaviest clothing. We're consistently... Oh, we're only 3 over right now. Yeah, that's true, and to the best of my knowledge, there's no rope skips. Like, there's no way you can get out of climbing those ropes up to the mine. Although it's really, I don't know, it's like, it's time-consuming, but it's not, because all you really need is sleep, which is kind of free. So, I don't know, like, it would cause more time to elapse in-game, I guess, is the idea. Did I bring a lantern? No. Let's just, let's go in the other door. I think what I want to do is just sleep. I should be tired enough, right? Yeah, it's late. So we'll just sleep until there's plenty of light. Wanted to come in here because I should be able to use this trick to locate the fireplace. Unless they changed it. Yeah, there it is. And then the bed, I'm trying to remember where the bed is. It should be right... It's near the fireplace here. There it is. I mean, I have a bedroll. I could have just used that. Make a mental note of the layout here. Oh, there is a bed over here. Okay, so... But if you find the fireplace and you move over here, you're basically on top of the bed. In fact, you could just back up till the bed is basically right there. Same thing with this side, but it's further away. This one's probably nicer, right? +5. They're both +5. Okay. Alright, let's see if we got the skillet here. I think it's only a chance spawn, and it doesn't look like it's here, unfortunately. This is Pilgrim, so the rules might be completely different from what I'm used to. In a way, it's actually even more surprising if it's not here. I wonder if there's multiple spawn points for it. Not in the sink. Here's the recipe. I'll take that. Rifle ammunition. I don't know if I want to loot all these. We can take carrots, that's free food. I don't know if I want to mess with all these cabinets and everything. That seems like too much work. A free jar of broth. On top of the pantry by the back door. Very nice, thank you.
This'll come in handy.
You're absolutely right. I wonder if that spawns there on Interloper too. Because I always thought this was a chance spawn here, but maybe it can spawn there or it can spawn up there, and I've always just missed it. That would be interesting. Alright, well that's a huge time saver. Just have a friend who knows the answers. That's my advice. Okay, let's should we loot anything in here? I'm trying to think. I could use some more ammunition, but I think we just go, right? Guess we could check in here. If I find another skillet just in this house, maybe I don't even have to go to the farmhouse. I think because the spawn rate for a bunch of items is really high on Pilgrim. Just random cans lying around. Surprised we didn't find a cooking pot in either location, but that would be at the farmhouse. Let's just go to the farmhouse. It's not that far. Loons! Welcome in. I might end up clipping part of the stream or just maybe a timestamp. I want to show you and some of the gang some of the science I did earlier on this hide glitch, the one where you can, I don't know if you know about this one, but you can take a hide like this if you're inside and this is about to cure. Like it's 99.9, then you can like move it and you can hold it up against the wall, and when it finishes curing, it'll destroy the old object, swap it out with the new one, and update to the illegal position. So I did a bunch of tests with that to figure out exactly how it worked, and unfortunately, it there's one aspect of it that means it's not going to work for fixing the hole in the roof. But I've got another plan that I'm working on now. So we just gotta make a quick run through Pleasant Valley here, and then we're gonna head back into Timberwolf and make an attempt at that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can use it to place hides on the walls and just kind of spruce up your base a bit. All right, let's speed this along here. Just got to get over to the farmhouse, and then we'll run up to, I don't know, we probably don't even need to go through the plane crash and all that. I have so many resources. I could stop and get another bear hide or two. Let's see. Let's start to plan this out. So, up near the plane crash. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll loop around the left side of the plane crash because we can go to the... Yeah, you could do that, Lance. Actually, okay, so no, because this is the thing that I just learned. It's actually really odd how it works. The thing that you're trying to move, the current pelt that you're trying to move, continues to gain curing process as long as its theoretical location, right? The place where you're actively trying to move it around to. As long as that location is technically indoors. So this is why it's not going to work for the roof. Because the location that they coded as indoors in the hut is a rectangular solid on the inside. So the triangular part of the roof up top isn't technically indoors, so the items won't cure there. So if you try to place them up there, they just won't earn any curing progress, and so they never swap. Now, maybe there's a workaround that I haven't thought of, but I can't think what it would be unless you... I don't know, maybe you could somehow... Maybe you could somehow have it, like, illegal, like, in a location where it doesn't have a position, so it couldn't be placed there. But then I don't think it would earn any progress during that either. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one more. It's possible that I can find a workaround to that. Okay, now I came all the way over here in the hopes of getting a second pan. There we go. Okay, I think that's all we need. So, we are now Sam Gamgee. We've got our 2 skillets, and we're going to go back to the mountain. Climb the mountain with all of our cookware. Yeah, with Place Anywhere, I'm sure it would work, but I mean, at the point that you're using mods, you might as well just mod in the ability to place the items directly where you want them. I just wanted to do this to test to see if it could be done completely without mods. Or you could even get... Isn't there like a roof repair mod? Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah. Lucky enough to find the very edge of the trigger box. Yeah, that was another thing I was thinking, is like maybe you could use some sort of tool-assisted input thing where you'd like hold the item where it's technically indoors just until it's just about to cure, and then right when it's about to cure, you like snap the mouse to the new position and like just trick it into placing it in the new outdoor location. Or like you just try that over and over again until you get really lucky enough to do it just without any tools, but that seems a little extreme. Alright, as long as we're this close, we might as well go check out that prepper cache. So we'll go, we'll loop around the other side of the plane crash, and that way we can check one of the bears on the way up. And I actually need to... been streaming for nearly 3 hours here. I need to take a quick break in a minute and just make sure that I'm not needed for anything else. I'd really like to go finish this test up. I need to start picking up rocks too, so let's check along here for rocks. Some more over here. Get more in the actual region. I think I've already got 35 stacked up, so we've got 40. Shouldn't be too hard to collect another 10, either on the way there or once we get to the lake, we can make a loop around the left side of the lake this time. So I think I'm gonna run up. We'll find this cache. Hop inside and see if it's stocked, and then I'll take like maybe a 3-minute break. I really want to try to wrap this project up today, though. I think we've made a lot of progress. But if not, we'll get to it the next stream. Might be able to throw in a morning stream tomorrow, just to wrap it up. I don't actually remember how you get up here. Is it over here? You can go along this way, and then loop over here. Yeah, this looks good. Not here. It must be just over the hill. There we go. Alright, so I got my save point in case anything goes wrong. And the stocked one. Okay, let's see if we want any of this stuff. I think I'll search the containers. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Okay, never mind. That's too much loot to go through. Let's just, I'll just light this up. Oh, this is actually the one, yeah. So they've got the cured wolf pelt on the wall. Hunter's revolver. I'll take that. I do have some ammunition back there. I'm going to take these guts and the hides. So yeah, this is the type of thing that you can do with that trick. You can actually get these up on the wall yourself. Oh my gosh, so much food. Got so much food back at base, though. Water. Might carry water rather than food, just so I don't have to cook it. These have a lot of water in them.
This'll come in handy.
Also an inefficient calorie source, though. I mean, we can carry 35. Alright, I'm going to take this in case we want it. And I'm going to take all of these. Soda, definitely. Another lantern. Oh my goodness, sodas. They're so good.
This'll come in handy.
Means we never have to make water. Nice tea. I don't care about any of this stuff. We already have so much maple syrup. I think I actually need a pair of climbing socks. Oh, never mind. %.
Well, this stuff will come in
That's
handy.
worse. Okay, I think we're done here. Yeah, I don't really want to carry anything else. Let's step out and back in. Yeah, I'm not going to bother searching all that stuff. Too much trouble. I do want lantern fuel for all those lanterns. So we're going to have to make some decisions about carry weight eventually. There was no jerry can in here, right? Oh my goodness, a
I wonder if I
bow.
can drop any of this gear.
Let me just see, because these containers are close to the lantern fuel. Don't want any of that. Okay, we don't need this junk. Let's go up. And, okay, I'm going to create this save. And let's just leave this over there somewhere. I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. All right. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Let me see where things are here. We're a little bit overweight. And yeah, okay. I think what I want to do is just ditch some of this completely unnecessary stuff. We don't need any of these sticks. Unfortunately, I probably can't stream long enough to finish this today. So I'm going to go a little bit further and see how much I think I can get done. I probably don't need these guts. Okay, let's eat these carrots. Just going to try to cut some weight here. Maybe we drink this broth. Oh, that's mostly calories. I thought that would be thirst. Alright, well we seem to have cleared our sprain risk. Let's get back to it. Now, I want to go this way, I think. I was considering... Another thing I might want to do, I can kind of combine this because there's been a project I've been thinking about doing, climbing Timberwolf Mountain. Shortening the trip considerably with the travois and potentially the cooking skillets that I've already got. So maybe I probably have the cured deer hides that I need. So I just need to get some maple and get that curing. I think there's some maple around here, right? I think there's actually some at the plane crash. Can you get to the plane crash this way? Yeah, right through here, I think. And then there's some, like, at the, near the cave down there, right? We're not going to loot this. I'm just going to pass through. Looks like the bear isn't here today, unfortunately, unless he's way further down. Yeah, here's the stand of maple. It might only be two maple. I'm not sure. Maybe it's 4. Anyway, I'm sure we'll find some more in Timberwolf if we want to do that. Let me just see while I'm thinking about it. Crafting would be here. Tools, maybe? Yeah, 4. Oh, and I've got the 2 cured guts. Okay, so I do need those. And then we just need to get some maple. And then we should be good to go. 1 more maple. I probably passed a bunch earlier. Okay, no bear in sight. Maybe I should have started this run off by grabbing the technical backpack. Didn't realize how much loot I was going to want to carry around everywhere. Okay, now if there's another maple, it's going to be somewhere right around here. Possible it was back there in that other offshoot. Alright, let's just head up. Let's see, it's currently pretty late. I think what we'll do is, with the amount of gear I have, I might just make 2 trips. Oh yeah, the satchel, I forgot, you can just get it, in Hushed River. That'd be way too far out of my way, though. Oops. Got stuck there. Okay, let's get in here. Have I looted here before? I don't think so. I got a lantern now. I just want to look around and see if there's anything obviously good. I'm gonna bother with all the containers. Another
Not sure I
lantern.
can carry much more.
I'm gonna carry stuff up in stages anyway, so I'm fine with carrying that. Okay, let's just sleep to max. Alright, what are we leaving behind for this first pass? Let's just drop heavy items. Just the rifle? Honestly, I probably could just leave the rifle here and not care. I have, what, 3 ammunition, and I got a moose hide and a bear hide already curing. And let's not be stingy. We'll come back for it. Oh, that's right. I didn't check this on the way in because I actually came down right at the entrance over towards Misty Falls. Alright. I could have just left this water. Let's leave that and these. Sure, let's just leave all that. Might as well leave that up here. Cooking pot. We'll put, okay, that's good enough. Alright. Let's go back. Yeah, I guess I'll just take the rope. It's fine. Okay, let's go sleep it off. Not quite. Where's the bed? I must not know this place as well as I thought I did. Really? Okay, we're lighting a match. What? It's right there. Right there at my feet. Okay, so I guess I just have to look straight down. Alright, sleep that off, and I can probably kill some weight by drinking some sodas, too. Oh, it's Aurora time. Alright, up we go.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
If I was going any further, I would not be willing to carry all this extra stuff, but let me just double check that I got my frying pans. Most important thing. Oh, I hope they didn't fix that glitch. I haven't actually tested it. If they did, we're going to be down to just the rock cache. Alright, even though I'm a little overweight, I'm gonna go ahead and take stones. If I can get enough, it'll save me a trip later. Alright, well that's all the major traveling out of the way. The one thing is I might still have to make some minor trips to activate my frying pans. Talk about that more in a bit. Hoping that I can achieve the same effect by sleeping for an hour, but we'll see. I might not actually reload the area. Did I leave all that revolver ammunition at the summit? I think I might have, actually. I don't remember dropping it off. I have no ammo here. It's either... at the hut, or I left it at the summit. Bunch of fuel randomly. Alright, that's gotta be enough stones. Let's call it at that. Yeah, I can still run. Alright, time to ditch a bunch of extra gear. We definitely don't need this rifle right now. Get rid of that. There it is. Put that up on the table. Oh, grab that. Now it should be easier. There we go. Okay, we got a couple of lanterns to put down. So many lanterns. We're going to be able to light this place up like a Christmas tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably drop some more water here. Okay, what else? I'm already under. That's crazy. Yeah, let's just eat this peanut butter. And drink a little bit of water. We can drop these maple to cure. I need to remember to get one more. There we go. Maple saplings are curing. Okay. Let's go take a look at the possibilities here. So we have 2 ways that I'm considering getting on the roof. Roughly 2. There's some minor differences. So this is what I figured would happen. For some reason, they don't ever want you to be able to place a rock cache, so they just make it so you can't put it anywhere. Like even here, in the middle of the snow, just not allowed. I did see it become green. I was down there. Funny. Not going to do me any good up there, or down there. Yeah, they just really don't want you using these. That's kind of what I figured. Alright, let's go, I'm just going to put all the rocks away. I don't think we are going to be using them. Unfortunate. Is there even room in here? These away as well. Transfer all those in. This holds a lot of stuff. Look at all the lantern fuel we have. Crazy. Okay. Now the other trick is trickier. So let's go up here and just give the rough outline of this. So if we take a frying pan and we drop it on the ground, let's see where we can place this. Get a little bit of fuel for a fire. Okay, we got enough to start a fire. This might require some testing. How can I see what the slope is? Maybe like this? Okay, we can always just assemble this later. We don't like it. Let's go with that.
Perfect.
Okay, now, if I walk over here, you see I'm not actually on the handle of the skillet. So as I walk off the fire, I fall off. So, let's see if I can activate... you know what, let's do the same thing with the other skillet. We can do 2 of these at once, which is actually a really good reason to have brought 2. Not that. Let's also try it from here. I don't think this is going to work unless I can favorably... Yeah, unless I can do something with the angle of this. It's just angled way too far down from here. Maybe... I don't know, that's not going to do anything. You can see as we walk out here... Oh, it almost feels like I am standing on it. Hard to say. Any way I can get a better angle on that to see if that's actually what's happening? I guess what I need to do is find a place where I can angle it up. Like that. Yeah, see, I'm going down into it. So I'm not actually standing on the handle. I'm just going over. Okay. Let's set this up over here again. Okay. We're going to do the easier test first. It doesn't require a lot of travel. Okay, definitely not standing on it. Falling right through it. Let's go get an hour of sleep. I'm hoping that'll reload the area. I don't think it will, though. I think we actually need to go to a loading screen, and there aren't any loading screens near here, which means this might be painful. Trying to think. So the Prepper's Cache... Yeah, it's either the Prepper's Cache or the one cave. Or the closest loading... Or maybe even... It might even be the entrance to Ash Canyon. Might be the fastest way to get to a load screen. Anyway, let's go see what the deal is here. I think we'll go to the Prepper's Cache just because there's other stuff there. Alright, let's test this one first. This one should be obvious. Yeah, so this still does not have collision. Alright, so since this one isn't in a useful spot, I suspect the other way is going to work. But we're going to put it over here where it'll at least have a chance of being useful. Trying to decide what's actually the best angle. Is there any way I could get a better angle from maybe down below? Now it's just going to angle downwards. Maybe... Okay, so clearly this is worse than this. Let's just try that. Okay. Now. Yeah, we're gonna go to the cache. That's the version where at least there's something interesting going on. So far, though.
Thank goodness.
Oh, I should have
Made it
checked.
through another night.
It's day 6. According to my journal. Day 6, dusk. Okay, is when the deer hide is done. I don't think I'm going to be using those in that capacity, though, so we might not even have to wait for anything to cure. If we can get onto the roof, we may just end up dropping stuff up there. Where am I going? Okay, here we go. Yeah, you know, if you think about it, like if I go to the, that bear's still there. If I go to the log that goes over the transition, that's basically how long it would take me to get to the transition. And at that point, I still have to travel quite a bit further to get to the pepper cache. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's not that big of a difference either way. And maybe we'll find lots of heavy loot at the pepper cache that we need to carry back with us. It'll slow us down even more. Okay, nearly there. Then we just run back, and this might be it. We might be getting on the roof. I think it's over here. Yep. Okay, so we finally get through a load screen. Let's just see. What does it say? Pepper's abandoned cache. Great, so we don't have to search around a bunch. We're talking about leaving ammo behind. Oh, you mean at the summit, or? I'm not going back to the summit, I don't think. Okay, we're trying this goat. Okay, we're in the home stretch now. I can feel it. Just gotta get across this log, which is on the other side here, I think. Back across the bear area, back across the lake. We can finally test our cooking skillet extension. Oh, it's pretty early. I should have gotten some sleep. See, carry weight is not even close. All right, we're fine. All right, nearly there. Done so much traveling around today. All right, there's our cozy little hut right down there. Okay, moment of truth. I guess let's just see, first of all. These actually became... Yeah, I'm walking on the skillet. They became collision items, so that part works. No! I did not have it with the handle out here, did I? It must... Does it reset? Since I didn't actually pick it up, is it possible it's still a collision item? I don't think so. Well, this isn't going to work, but let's try it. Oh, look how close we are. I think that's actually closer than I was before. Which is surprising, because that's really not the best spot. I remember rotating it. I think it might... I'm guessing it doesn't save the rotation on a scene reload, because... In fact, did I even test to see if it was collision? If it was offering collision? I don't think I did. Yeah. Do you see that? It was like green for a second. Yeah, like when you first snap it up, it's like green for a split second. I think that's just a visual bug. I don't think it would let you actually place it. Yeah, I think it's just like, oh, you want to put it here? It's green, and then it checks, and it's like, oh, there's already something there, red. I'm 90% certain that I did that properly. Okay, so the problem with this location is the ground is angled. I don't think there's a way to fix that easily. Here, I was using the campfire for extra height, but let's assume that that doesn't work. Is this still collision? Or did I already mess it up? I think I already messed it up. Okay. So we'd have to run all the way back to fix that. Let's pick up this. Let's break this down. Because I'm assuming that that's not working. Now we can drop this. And let's see what we can do without the campfire. Ah, but the thing is, I'm not going to be able to test it. Yeah, see, the angle's much worse. Without the campfire, look how much it angles down. I mean, it's not necessarily the end of the world. Because it still means you're jumping from there instead of from there. And the slope is the same as the rock itself. Hey Maka, you made it. Yeah, I've kept going longer than I should because I really wanted to get back and see if this works. So
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish testing this today because every time I move these, I have to travel all the way to a transition, which is either the cave up there, or the bunker over there, or the transition to Ash Canyon over there, which are all like just it takes like 10 minutes just to get over there and back. Now the nice thing is because I have 2 of these, I can test them simultaneously. I'm guessing like the other thing that I tried, I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to like stack these. Like I won't be able to just make a bridge of cooking skillets. I think this is the only place that I have a hope of making this jump though. And even without the skillet at all, let me just do a couple of tests here. That compared to let's try something like this. Yeah, that you pretty much run into the corner of the house. And then if I go this, yeah, it feels like that's a good angle because I get like a little bump up at the end. Get some energy back. I have not tried the Trovaz, so the skillets are special. It's the only item in the game, I think. Normally when you drop something, you can't interact with it all. So like these, I'm not able to do anything with those. I just phase right through them. But the skillets are special if you place them, and then you leave the region, go through a load screen, and come back, then they have collision. So you can stand on them. But yeah, let me just do a couple more tests here. So I want to see, coming from here, I really don't come that close to the roof. But coming from this spot where I'm closer but lower down, this bump right here, I feel like that's much better. Oh. You know what I just realized? I'm not entirely limited to where I can place this. Because there's always just where it happens to fall if I drop. Okay, that's not good. That is not what I was looking for. But if I can get it to just fall on the ground with a good angle. I don't know how much good that's going to do me, though. The other thing is, does this give me a little bump up when I go over it? A little... It's hard to tell. I feel like when I run along here... I mean, I haven't tested every item. I found out about the cooking skillet one from somebody on Reddit. The bruises don't save the game. You have to get sprains. And actually, I turned sprains off because I didn't want to... I already tested sleeping. I didn't test Oh, why didn't I test that? Why didn't I just test reloading the game? Okay, so this is, I phased through it. When was my last save? I don't know, but if nothing bad has happened, I'm going to go ahead and save. Where's my other skillet? I just need to make sure I have them in accessible locations. Am I holding it? Must be holding it. Yeah, I've got it in my inventory. Alright, well in that case, let's drop that one too. And just put it in whatever spot. Whatever spot I can pull off. The thing is, it angles so far down. I don't know how good that's going to be. Okay, so last time I tried sleeping, which saves the game, but it doesn't reload the scene. But of course, if I quit and reload, that should save the scene. Yeah, that's entirely up to you. I doubt it. I think it's a bug that was introduced because it's a new item that they made. So I doubt you're gonna find it on
I think I need to lay down.
other items. Okay, let's see if this worked first of all. Okay, that didn't work. Wait, did it? No, I can just phase right through it. Yeah, I would be standing on top of it here, but I'm on the rocks instead. Okay, so now let's try reloading that save and see if that does it. If that does it, that'll save me so much time. This is going to be my last test for the stream, though. Because I've got to get going. I can't spend any more time on this today. I was hoping to get onto the roof today, but you know, who knows? Maybe this will work. Maybe it'll, Okay, let's test this again. Yeah. You can even hear that it's like got that metal clanking sound as I walk on it. Okay, so this is the big test here, is can I clear? Doesn't look like it. You can even hear the clank in my step when I step on the skillet. Wow, this is going to be so disappointing if it turns out I can't even get on the roof. Because we already ruled out the hide glitch because the roof is technically outdoors. Yeah, that's actually really, really, really helpful. Thank you for saying that, because that's going to save me so much time. I feel like... So I got another trick up my sleeve. You get a speed boost if you have a heavy wind at your back. So I could just wait here until the wind is blowing this way really strongly. And then come out here and try this. It feels like I'm really close, but I don't have any way of knowing exactly how close I am. It's possible that speed boost would be enough. I also can't tell if I'm getting any closer than I was without it. Let's try once from the top one. Because I didn't actually get a chance to test this, right? Because when I came back, it wasn't in the right position on the campfire. Yeah, it's just too far away. I don't think there's any way that's going to work. The one thing about this jump here is that maybe with the extra height from the campfire, if I'm able to make that work and get it lined up, maybe the extra speed boost from the wind would be more of a factor with this one. I don't think either of those have an effect on my speed. I don't think even dropping every single item changes your speed at all. As long as you're not encumbered, you're moving at max possible speed. So then it just comes down to wind. And I do have like a crosswind here, but I don't think that's affecting my travel in this direction. You do take a second to ramp up to max speed, so I could try running from further away. Like if I get this lined up. For this one, and I start from like way back here. It does feel like that might be a little bit closer. Alright, unfortunately guys, I'm going to have to wrap it up today. I'll do some more thinking about this. Being able to check that quickly with the save and reload is going to be nice. I'm going to be able to test some more positions. We'll test with a heavy wind at the back, because that's got to be worth it to test. I mean, I know that grants a speed boost, so if I'm going to make it, it's probably going to be with the wind at my back. The rock cache didn't work. We can cover the window, sort of, with hides. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that we learned today that could be extrapolated to do this. I think it's really going to be a matter of getting up onto the roof and then dropping a hide to cover the gap. I don't think it's going to let me place it. I think I'm going to have to drop it and have it not fall through the roof. So we'll just have to see. Yeah, thanks Kirk. Thanks Loons and Mako, and let's see who else. That's everybody recently. Thanks everyone else for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. I had no idea if this would even be worth doing, but here we are. And at the very least, I learned a lot about how the glitch with the pelt works. I'm about to quit and reload the save, so I'll get that back. So we'll just have a little fun here to close out. Reset this hanging lantern up. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna want to get back into this one. So maybe tomorrow. I don't know. If I have time tomorrow morning for a couple hours, I think that'd easily be enough to wrap this up. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.